KDHL 920.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of KDHL's AM Minnesota program. This morning we have Julie Fakler, who is the Executive Director of the Paradise Center for the Arts, as we typically have the first Monday of the month, joining us on this civic holiday in Canada, it says on my calendar.
Huh. Interesting. What does that mean?
I don't know. The hose heads up north have, isn't that what they call them? Hose heads?
I'm not sure.
In Canada.
Maybe it's a holiday in Canada.
You have any Canadian acts to come to the Paradise?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. It's hard to know everybody's history.
That's true. So things have been going well?
Yes. Last we talked, we had Gary West coming, and people love the show, and they want him to come back. He had his full band, and the horn section was amazing. So I'm glad everybody enjoyed that.
Fantastic.
This evening, we have auditions for Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., so if you are interested in trying out, you can find the audition information on our website at paradisecenterforthearts.org, or you can show up at 6 o'clock and they will give you the lowdown about what it takes to audition for that performance. And the Murder on the Orient Express will be at the Paradise, will be in the theater in October 16th through the 25th. So if you're interested in that, show up tonight, and Paradise Community Theater will help you.
That should be a good one.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. I love Agatha Christie. And I'm interested to see how they're going to put a train on our stage.
No, that's what I kind of thought popped in my head, too.
I know some of these plays, you're like, how are they going to do it? But they always figure it out.
Yeah, it'll probably be a...
Get creative.
Picture of one or something.
Well, I think
you can do a lot with
Matt Drent is going to do the set.
Moving screens and everything nowadays. Back when I was in plays, we didn't do any of that stuff.
Well, we'll see what Matt Drent has in store. He does some large sets at the Paradise. So that's going to be fun. And then August 8th, we're going to have a free event. Aaron Makala.
Did you say free?
Free. Aaron Makala will be at the Paradise and for a presentation exploring hidden histories of the American Revolution during years 1776 to 1777. Aaron is an author, and I believe she writes books for young adults, and it's always about history. She was here and did this during Assassins, so she's back. And that's August 8th, 11 a.m. That will be in our lower level rehearsal room. That is free. And then also there's another free event, and this is at Christ Lutheran Church, Holy Smoke on August 12th from 5 to 8. And I believe Steve and Steve will be performing the music, and they do a fundraiser. They make wood-fired pizzas, and they sell them, and part of the proceeds will go towards the Paradise Center for the Arts. They have 3 nonprofits they pick, and they did this with us last year, and this is the last one for this summer, so they picked us again. And I highly recommend the Greek pizza. I had it last time for the first time, and I'm going to get that again.
Ooh.
So, again, part of those proceeds go to 3 nonprofits in Faribault. Last year, they donated $2,000 to the Paradise, so we're very excited to be participating with them again.
So the Greek pizza has Gouda cheese?
It has some feta. So I believe it has onions, black olives, feta, and chicken. Oh, and really thinly sliced tomatoes. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but that's my recommendation if you like those things on your pizza. And then Clean River Partners will be showing a film at the Paradise for free on August 15th. And I believe that's at 7 p.m. Sam Temple worked on that film. I know it was commissioned by the Clean River Partners. They showed it last year, I believe, at Corks and Pints with a Spanish, in Spanish, and then this time they're going to show it in English. The film is only 20 minutes, but they will give you a preview on what's going to happen, talk about the film before they show it, and then they'll do a Q&A after, and that's August 15th. So we've got lots of free events coming up, but we this weekend we are finishing up the run of Junie B. Jones, the musical Junior. So that's going to be August 7th at 7 p.m., August 8th and 9th at 2 p.m. It opened on Friday. I saw it Friday night. The kids did a great job. It's actors 8 to 15, but most of them are 8 to 12 years old. Lots of color, lots of music. I think there's 15 songs in 55 minutes. And a lot of the kids are on stage the whole time. It's very fun, very energetic. It's about Junie B. Jones' first day in first grade. Do you remember that, Gordy?
My first day at first grade?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
I remember first grade, but I don't remember if I remember the first day. And that we have a show sponsor for that, and that's Federated Insurance.
I know I had a teacher that I didn't get along with.
My first grade teacher was Mrs. Jewell.
She used to grab me by the ears.
Mine was nasty. She was mean.
Oh, so was mine.
Not a good thing for first grade.
My mom tried to get me moved out of the class, and they wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's no fun.
Because I'd come home and was upset, and Mom would go, "What's the deal?" I said, "She's picking on me." Probably rightfully so, but...
I remember my kindergarten teacher being sweet. Very, very nice, but first grade was not.
Oh, I fell in love with my third grade teacher.
Uh-oh. You got a crush on.
and I was crushed when she announced she was getting married.
Oh, no. I think she was probably a little bit older.
Well, of course.
So come and see what happens to Junie B. Jones on her first day of school. I think her best friend, Lucille, has found a new friend, and Junie makes friends with Herb, the new kid in school. While in Mrs. Scary's class, Junie has trouble reading the blackboard, and she may need glasses. Friendly cafeteria lady, intense kickball game, and top secret personal beeswax journal. First grade has never been so exciting. So I highly recommend getting out and supporting those young artists, those young actors. The tickets are a little bit cheaper because this is a junior show. Junior shows are always about an hour. So I think this one's about 55 minutes, which is perfect for the young kids to introduce them to theater. And we do have 2 more matinees on Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m.
Well, you got to memorize your lines.
Yes, they've got many lines and many songs to memorize, which I heard songs are easier to memorize. So come out and support them. That's going to be August 7th, 8th, and 9th. You can get your tickets at paradisecenterforthearts.org or give us a call at 507-332-7372. And then we have a gallery opening on August 21st. That's going to be Jody Reeb and J.C. Turner and Mary Welke. And we will have Girl Scouts in our student gallery. So that opening reception is August 21st, 5 to 7. And then that show will go through September 26th. And I know Jody's going to teach an acoustic class for us. So you can check that out on our website under the education. And then we have Muck and Tracy coming back to do music trivia on August 27th. That's a Thursday at 7 p.m. They did it last year. They used vinyl records for the music trivia, which is different. And it was so much fun last year. The next day, our faces all hurt because we were smiling and laughing so much.
Oh, cool.
So it's a great time. My group, we lost music trivia on the last question. And Amber Holven, if you're out there listening, Amber's group won.
Wow.
So we lost it by 1. A lot of fun. It's $25 a person. 100% of the proceeds go to the Paradise to support our programming. So it's $100 a team. It's 4 people in a team. If you don't have a team, just show up or contact us, and we could probably find you a team to go on.
So it's music trivia. What music do they use?
It varies. Last time they had music from the 50s through the 80s.
Because I know nothing about rap music.
2 people on my team, Shar and my partner Paul, were really good. I was not so much help, but I couldn't believe the amount of things they knew about that era. So,
the 50s to the 80s.
It was 50s through the 80s, but this time, who knows? It could be Broadway music for all I know, and then I'd be in big trouble.
Yeah. Oh, well, that depends, yeah.
Yeah. I know some theater people who would probably do really good at Broadway music. But it's a fundraiser for the Paradise. Muck and Tracy do this for free for us, so they're volunteering. So come out and support the Paradise. And if you can't make it and would like to make a donation, that would be great. You can do that on our website, or you can stop in and do a donation, or you can give us a call. So that's what we have coming up in August.
Are your education classes typically full?
It depends on the class. I participated in a Lionel cut to clay class last month, and that class was full. So I would get registered ahead of time. My favorite thing in the world is coming up, and that is the Raku firing. The firing is actually on September 12th, but we're doing a Make It and Glaze It date prior to that for people who have not participated before, or even if you had participated. It's fun to get together and take the class together and learn from each other. And let me see here. Oh, we also have Shar Johnson's Painting with Wool class coming up. That one did fill up last time she offered it. Sandra Sargent has a stained glass class on August 8th. She also has a stained glass nightlight class August 13th. We have a mosaic class with Karen Learned August 15th. And the Raku, let's see, the Make It date, it's where you're actually making the clay pieces, is August 18th. And September 1st, we will have a glazing date. So we will be glazing those pieces that you made on the 18th. Then on the 12th, we go to Diane Lockerby's and do the firing, which is my favorite part. I say it's better than Christmas because you don't know what's going to come out of that kiln.
Wow. Better than Christmas. I'm going to take a market update here, courtesy of your KDHL Agri-Boosters, including NorthlandBuildings.com, Werner Farm Seed Dundas, Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nearstream.
Good morning. It's time for the market update here on the Linder Farm Network. Joining us, Christy Van On and Company, Alexandria. Christy, corn a little higher, beans a little lower at this hour. What's happening with these markets today?
Yeah, I think the market is just trying to decipher where do we go from here. You know, we have a bit before we get a crop report again, so we have to wait for that. But now we're coming in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day forecast are slotted to have normal precipitation. It doesn't look like there's anything crazy for rains coming, but those deferred ones are saying we have the chances there, especially for the eastern Corn Belt. And our temperatures, although warm, are not that warm. And so this market is just trying to decipher, did we do crop damage? What are we looking for yield potential? We did some damage on the charts as far as it goes on the technical side of things. Can we get back from that? And corn is trying to, some of the wheat markets are trying to do that this morning. But now I do feel like that battle is going to be trying to make the charts look good again and getting back above probably that 472 to 475. And then for soybeans getting back above $12, which is about 14 cents away. So I think that's our job right now. Outside markets aren't a helper with crude oil down hard. But overall, you know, we got a big week ahead of us. There's a lot of information, and we'll see what will happen.
And cattle and feeder cattle higher today. A mixed look for the hogs. What's going on with those markets?
Yeah, the cattle markets actually look really good on a chart right now. They're breaking through some key resistance areas. They look good on a chart, hopefully can get up to 50% retracement in some of those deferred contracts of feeder cattle. Got to be close to it for live cattle, being able to do that. As far as hog markets go, 2 nasty days the previous couple days, and then coming in here and trying to find some support and build off of this. We left it tailed 3 days ago at 2 standard deviations away from linear regression. So if we can get up and going, it's going to look good, but it's got some work to do.
Thank you, Christy. Christy Van On & Company, Alexandria. Chicago corn futures, September now at 442.5. That's up 1 3/4. In December at 465.5, up 1.5. March at 481 1/4, up 1.5. August beans 1170 3/4, down 1 1/4. With September at 1168.5, down 2 1/4. November 1185.5, down 2, and January down 1 3/4. August soybean meal down 190. August soybean oil up 68. September Chicago wheat up 0.5 cent. Minneapolis September down 1 cent. Live catalog is 233.10, up 135. October 229.20, up 195. December up 155. And August feeder cattle up 285. September up 370. August lean hogs 98.12, down 72. October 84.12, down 72. The Dow is up 591. This is the Linder Farm Network.
When our soy checkoff shoots for the goal, farmers and rural communities put points on the board. The Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council is proud to partner with the Linder Farm Network at FarmFest August 4th through the 6th, where the council is showcasing the state of soy in booth number 620. Visit with farmer leaders and learn how checkoff investments in new uses, research, and building markets are a hat trick for Minnesota soy farmers. See our power play in action at FarmFest by visiting booth number 620.
Hello, Mitch Bartle from Firm and Tri-County Stockyards, holding livestock auctions every Monday at Firm Stockyards and every Wednesday at Tri-County Stockyards. Top livestock auctions in northern Minnesota. For more information, call 218-639-5228 or go to our websites, tricountystockyards.com or firmstockyards.com. View the live Cattle USA or DB auction. Call anytime, day or night. We appreciate your business, and I thank you.
Be sure to join us at Farm Fest for the midday farm review. Lynn Kettleson will be at the WIC building all 3 days. That's enough.
AM Minnesota on the Mighty 920 KDHL.
And once again on our AM Minnesota show, Julie Fakler is with us. She is the executive director of the Paradise Center for the Arts. Beautiful downtown Faribault. You'll enjoy it if you've never been there. Become a member too, folks.
Yes, become a member. That helps support the programming at the Paradise and, of course, our beautiful building. I've been at the Paradise 15 years now, Gordy, and I guess sometimes I forget how lucky we are to be in Opera House, turn movie theater, turn art center. And I can always tell when somebody comes into the Paradise and hasn't been there before, because they're looking at the ceiling, they're looking all around, and so we say, have you been here before? And I love to give people a tour. So if you haven't had the full tour of the Paradise, just give us a call.
Including the dungeon?
Yes. A lot of people, surprisingly, their favorite space to see is the basement. Because we've got our makeup area, we've got our green room, we've got a shop, we've got props and costumes galore. And in the Drevlo conference room is where we house the fire photos from 1929.
Which reminds me, I've got one of Mom's old hats sitting at home.
Oh.
I've been meaning to donate it.
Yep.
Because it would be perfect for a play.
You wouldn't believe how many costumes we have downstairs. We have a variety of hats from different ages. We have a plethora of wedding dresses, furs, a lot of military uniforms from different ages. And we do borrow our costumes and props to other theater companies, like Northfield Arts Guild or the Faribault High School, Canyon Wanamingo. And we borrow from them too. So we try to help each other out. We also have a large rehearsal room in the basement. And we have a poster for every show that the Faribault Area Community Theater and the Paradise Community Theater have done. I'm not sure what we're going to do when we run out of wall space. But, so we'll have to get, I think they already have the Addams Family up. I'm not sure. I'll have to go double check. But that's pretty much most people's favorite part of the tour is the lower level and the history lesson. So I always give them a history lesson about the building. So if you want that tour, just give us a call and we can schedule something.
You hear that, folks? Take advantage of that.
It's my favorite thing to do. I love to show off the Paradise. It's a gem in downtown Faribault, and it's building. It actually has been there since 1929. This version of the building.
So it's almost 100 years old.
Yep.
You got anything planned for the 100th?
Well, next year is going to be the 20th anniversary of the Paradise Center for the Arts that opened in that building. So we are planning big things for 2027.
It's been 20 years already.
Yep. And I've been there for 15 of them. It seems crazy. I couldn't believe it's been 15 years. And 17 years since I've been helping with the galleries. So quite a bit of time. So if you got any questions, I might know the answer.
Now remember, they turn on the lights down there. There's quite a crowd downtown Faribault to watch that.
Yeah, there's a huge asset, Matt Drevlo and the visionaries that made that happen. We're so lucky to have the Paradise and give access to the arts to not only the community, but the artists. We have 4 on-site galleries, which somebody told me the other day, that's a lot for a town this size. And I was like, oh, good, thank you. And, of course, we have the Paradise Community Theater. We have the Paradise Music Season and special events, comedy, and, of course, the classes. So lots of opportunities to learn something or experience something. And I was talking about classes before the break. We have some more at the end of the month in August. Sandra Sargents will be doing an intro to stained glass, August 20th and 27th. And then Jody Reeb, who will be in the galleries opening August 21st, is doing an encaustic workshop, painting with wax with Jody Reeb, and that will be Friday, August 28th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for ages 18 and up. I took her encaustic class last time she was at the Paradise, and it was a lot of fun. So that's the classes for August, and then we have some in September. And Will McIntyre, our Performing Arts and Education Director, is always adding more classes to the website. I need to get my fall classes or my class information to him so that can get on the website. Check it out, learn something new, and we do have scholarships available.
So, because you do pet drawings.
Yep.
Pet Parade is this Thursday.
Is it? I always forget about that. What is happening this Thursday?
It's our 90th Pet Parade.
Wow. I'll have to check it out. Yep, I do paint a portrait of your pet, in clay.
Have you ever done a snake?
A snake? I may have drawn snakes when I was younger, but not recently.
People have them as pets.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any reptiles I've done.
Turtles? I had a little turtle when I was a kid. It was stupid because I was too young. I didn't take care of it. And it died.
Oh, no. My nephew has a tortoise, and it's supposed to live 50 years. I think his name is Napoleon. I have taught classes where they've painted Napoleon, but I have not personally painted Napoleon. I've done a lot of chickens for people.
Chickens?
Chickens, yep. Mostly cats and dogs.
One chicken, you've seen them all?
Oh, no, there's a huge variety of chickens. If you've been to the county fair or the state fair, you would see there's a huge variety of different chickens. I've done ducks and geese.
They don't all look the same.
No, neither do the ducks or geese. There's a huge variety. I've done rabbits for people.
I know there's like 300 breeds of rabbits.
Are they? Wow. No, I love painting the furry animals, but yeah, if somebody needs a snake portrait, I guess I could try that.
Well, I just thought of that because it's Pet Parade Thursday, and I know that you do the pet drawings.
Yep. Yeah, I've been teaching Paint a Portrait of Your Pet, I believe, since 2012 or something like that. And a lot of my students have painted lizards and turtles and fish and things. It's quite the variety. You never know what you're going to get.
Yep, 90 years, though. That's amazing.
Long time.
I'm sure the pets have changed over the years, too.
Oh, I bet. Well, and what's popular, different dog breeds go in and out of popularity.
That's true.
Yeah. I think one year I did a class in Central Park before the pet parade. That was a while ago, though.
Did you have quite a few people take it?
I think so. It was free. So we have a free event in Central Park. Yeah, so put this on your calendars. A celebration of the arts in Central Park featuring Mixed Precipitation, a pickup opera, Volume 6, Tales of Hoffman. This will be Thursday, September 10th. Before the show, we're going to have free art-making activities with Kate Langley and Shar Johnson. That'll be at 5 p.m. And then the show will start at 7. And if you haven't seen Mixed Precipitation, I highly recommend it. It is an opera out of the back of a pickup truck. They bring their own sound. They bring their own lights. They ASL interpret. They do audio description of the show. I saw them last time when they performed at Riverbend, and it was pretty magical. This is a free event, and we are asking people to bring a food item for the Community Action Center. And this was made possible by the Charitable Gambling Advisory Board through the City of Faribault. So this is going to be free. Come out and see it. It's going to be amazing. And that's going to be Thursday, September 10th. So put that on your calendar. And then to give you a heads up, we're going to have Absolutely Fab, an ABBA tribute, Friday, September 18th at 7:30. The tickets are selling really well for this one. So another thing to probably put on your calendar and get tickets ahead of time for that one. I believe that one's going to sell out.
Wow.
Who doesn't like ABBA? So get your tickets for that. Put these dates on your calendar. But if you haven't seen Junie B. Jones, you have a chance this weekend on August 7th at 7 p.m., August 8th and 9th at 2 p.m. This is a junior show, so it's just under an hour. This is a great chance to bring your little guys and to introduce them to live theater and a musical. And again, we have Muck and Tracy music trivia on Thursday, August 27th at 7 p.m., and that's a fundraiser for the Paradise, and you're guaranteed a fun time. It's going to be so much fun. Kathy Rush, who is the head of the Paradise Community Theater and does so much for the Paradise, she is kind of heading this fundraiser. She's part of our fundraising committee. And that's another way you can help out. If you want to be a volunteer, say you've got a special talent, like if you want to help paint sets, or if you want to be on the fundraising committee, if you're good at going out and asking for money, we always need people like that. We recently revived our finance committee, and we're reviving the policy and procedure committee. So there's a lot of things behind the scenes that most people don't see at the Paradise. So if you want to help out with that, just reach out to me. My email is director@ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org, or you can give us a call. You can find all of our emails on our website. So get a hold of us if you're interested in helping out.
It's not director@PCA.
No, it's all spelled out. Director@ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org. It's long, but once you type it in there, your computer's usually smart enough to save it.
Oh, yeah? I must have a really dumb computer.
Wow. Well,
sounds awesome, Julie.
Yeah.
We're plumb out of time.
Oh, well, wonderful. Thank you for having me.
I always enjoy our visits, and I know our listeners do as well.
So, thank you.
So thank you so much. Again, that's coming up later this week. Tomorrow we're going to get a rundown of the Rice County Fair from the fair manager, Peter Van Sluis. Faribault Chamber are our guests.